Guys, a good morning to all of those who tuned into the realest thing in the world, coming to you from Guyana. Yeah. You hear me? I'm now getting the radio voice. I don't know if this is a radio voice or most radio announcers were alcoholics, because that is the back end of having a drunk voice box. If I'm hollering at the party and that kind of thing, and talking hard in disco. And you are tuned in to TBN this morning. You know, the radio announcer voice, I think is bullshit. Like most radio announcers used to be alcoholics years ago. You understand? So, Rauna, good morning. Yeah, good morning, everybody. I'm hoping that you are enjoying your arrival day celebrations, holiday. So PPP held their Congress, and just for those of you who are illiterate, let me help you out and understand. Because you could say many things, but you can't say that I'm wrong, right? So some of you in the viewership will be illiterate. Some of you will be ignorant. Now, before you get all up in arms and want to fight and make derogatory comments, you go and research the word. You might be illiterate. I haven't called anybody's name, but you might be illiterate and around me. Or you might be ignorant and around me. So look up at the word. So if whether you're ignorant or you're illiterate, you know, PPP had their Congress, and it was a 2-day event. It was Saturday and Sunday, and I think the PPP leadership has expressed satisfaction in the fact that they have been able to go back to the drawing board and democratically choose the persons that they wish to take the party forward in the future. Esther, good morning to you. A great morning to you, Esther. Yes, so they've chosen and they're satisfied with the choices made, and you know, the PPP is now moving forward. Unfortunately, the PNC is not in a position, because before their Congress started, their computer, a hard drive for a computer with the database that held the database for their membership of the PNC, seemed to have been tampered with, and an investigation is going on presently as to what exactly happened to it. Now, you might not know, again, you might be ignorant to these facts, or you might just be illiterate. So if you're ignorant, you might be unaware of a certain fact, specific. So you might be ignorant to a fact, unable to know anything about cooking, you're ignorant to the fact. Unable knowing anything about cars, you're ignorant to the fact of repairing cars, and so you're ignorant to that, right? Now, if you're illiterate, you're rendered ignorant as a result of your inability to understand, comprehend, read and write in a structure. If you can't read, if you're illiterate, you can't read the text or comprehend or absorb the context of a conversation, right? So you're automatically rendered ignorant. But you most likely, if you're illiterate, are ignorant in many fields. You understand? I might be ignorant to an understanding of what it means to be in a good relationship. Hence the reason my not having a good relationship. I might be ignorant there, right? I might be ignorant, not the relationship so much, but what it means to be a gentleman. I might be ignorant to those understandings, what it means to be a gentleman, right? Which I dare say it might more be my unwillingness to be a gentleman is my problem, rather than knowing what a gentleman is and or not knowing what it means to be a gentleman, right? So I'm just putting myself in the situation of the ignorant so they could also feel, oh, Critic is one of us too, and all of us can be happy. If that makes you happy, right? Well, so be it. As you guys know, I have no unwillingness or no willingness to lean backwards like the president or the vice president or a lot of people in this country. And it's not to say that I don't have the willingness. It's just that I don't see any use in it for me because of the fact that I am not vying for your vote. All right? Yeah. Just to say all kind of thing. One person come up and said, you know, let's boycott Critic. You making joke? Boycott Critic. I got in history. Only 7 years. 7 years of being the guy in this Critic, and I am etched. My position in this country is etched in stone, literally. I'm going down in history. You understand? Oh my, I'll not fight. Today's arrival day. Some people didn't know when they arrived. So don't fight. No fighting. No fighting. So I heard, I didn't look at the video. I've heard that the president, from the time he was dancing at the Marsha Montana show, he has developed his dancing skills. And it is nice to know that the president expresses the ability to develop the country, to develop processes, to develop the people of the country, and also develop his dancing skills. I've been told by many people, you know, some see it funny that a president, right? But everybody was excited about Michael Jackson. Everybody was ecstatic about Michael Jackson. Come on. I've heard that the president tomorrow, and I wouldn't discuss it here because tomorrow I want you to see my face when I'm looking at the video. So tomorrow on our live, when I'm in the studio and I can play the video, we will look at that. I get the sense that black women think, so black women are beautiful naturally, like without makeup, and so I look at black women and they're just beautiful naturally. Well, I'm just attracted to natural things, right? So natural black woman is just beautiful, no matter what the circumstance. Because feminine, you got some bitches ugly, you got some bitches ugly bad, right? But femininity, just femininity attracts me, right? So the main fact of a woman being a woman, like a woman with manly appearance, or yes, a woman mightn't be, and I don't know but no 10. I never really run into 10. I don't know about these 10 and these 8 and these 7 what these people are talking about, right? I have no ideas what they're talking about. Jesus Christ. Do I have money? So I don't know but no 10. Some women feel you could put on makeup and you turn a 10. I don't know how you just reach a 10. Because I would want to think for a woman, for us to measure a woman, it will be a culmination of her attitude, her good looks, her posture. Like I see some girl that is 10 and the foot like crab. You understand? Who is a 10 crab? We're trying to tell me you got 10 legs? Because I ain't know you's a 10 girl. You understand? I don't even know who you use. I like me, I don't even know why he is. But the man scale, let me say the halfway there. You understand? Let me say they're halfway. If 10 is the best and 1 is nothing, I is a 5. You understand? Because we're looking for in a man. You're looking for a man who can take care of yourself and take care of you. So I get a point for that. You're looking for a man who well kept, blinging and all them things by the girls them standard, right? No, I get a half pint for that. Look at me here. I can't get a pint for that. Look at me. Right? You're looking for a man who gonna satisfy you. Right? I can get half pint for that gain because I maybe could do it sexually. I can't give a woman all she needs. You understand? We holding hand and we talking, scunt, and we ain't got time for them children. You understand? Someday I just ain't want to see you. So I ain't there right up on the stages. So if you're gauging me, I might be a 5. Right? A 5-ish. I might be a 5-ish. Or like Sian would be like a 8 for a man. Sian just cook. Sian would cook for you. Sian carry up on dates. You understand? Sian even got feminine features that you could feel attracted. Sian could be your boyfriend and your girlfriend at the same time. Right? So you gotta give Sian the prep. Sian gonna be an 8. I's a 5. You understand? So you can't go wrong with a Sian. Sian, you gotta give Sian credit for though. Cause you could get 2 feelings when you there with a banner like Sian. You understand? You could feel like a well-kept woman and a lesbian at the same time. You understand? You can't go wrong with a banner like Sian. You ever see Sian shave, Sian is cream, Sian shaving his skin all the time. You understand? Hi, morning. Shavey BT, everywhere well shaved. Yes, you where you lie me with Sian, you as a woman in a relationship with Sian. Yes, you feeling like this is my girlfriend. If you're a little more serious as Sian and no, you're feeling like a lesbian. Yes, you're feeling like a queen. So Sian high up on the scale of 1 to 5. Sian, I would say Sian is an 8. If a woman measuring, Sian gonna be an 8 or a 9 or even a 10, because which man could be a man and a woman at the same time, right? Sian. So a point come over, right? For being the woman that a woman needs in her life. So being the woman, being a woman's man and her girlfriend at the same time. You gotta get Sian credit for that. You can't go wrong there. You understand? That is credit. You gotta get credit where credit is due. I like me. You understand? He's a rascal. Just plain an ordinary rascal. Right? You call some days that they in a bad mood, man thing and put you off and that kind of thing. You understand? Sian, no. You could have long-winded conversations with Sian. Y'all could work things out. Sian is doing massages. Sian would massage you. You understand? Sian would drink her air if me lowly dead. If me in the mood and me lowly dead. Sian would drink all kind of thing and stuff and get it up for deal with you. Me and everybody's gone. Yes, I mean the mood is not though. Me in the though. Sian would go and drink Cialis. Plan for you. Yes, sir. You imagine planning planning is a planning for party cake. Me not them kind of man. Me little too outdated. Yes, sir. If it there in the mood, I there in the mood and it smell good, I there. But see, I'm planning from tongue to go meet up there. Yes, sir. Massage and all of that. That's a real. There's a real manalia. Me know where it's going. No, but on a serious note, Sian, tomorrow we can talk about the man cave, right? Because we talk about friendships and so on. Ideal Bano. They're all the things that women would want in the life in a man. Sian is the guy. I look at them, I got paid, I got watch and thing, yes, and respect to Sian for them. He's made a lot of mistakes and all them things, but if a good woman gets Sian, like you got a good girl now, right? And he there all in. He's all in, right? So yeah. Right? So we'll talk about it in the man cave. Tomorrow night man cave gonna be hot. Y'all gotta look after, I think it's what time the man cave is coming at 6 o'clock. Y'all gotta look out for the man cave. Y'all gonna follow the man cave page so you'll get a notification when you're ready. Right? So I'm hoping you guys are enjoying your arrival day, although some people don't know when they arrive. And then we're waiting now for the PNC Congress, as the PPP has had their Congress and has made adjustments to the leadership. And I'm supposing the party has now expressed its satisfaction with what they got through a democratic process. We don't know if that is going to happen with the PNC, because indicative of the PNC attitude or in the PNC bloodline, if you go if you do a DNA test, if you do a DNA analysis of the PNC, you would realize it would be, genetics has a code. So the code would be fire, wars, racism, rigging. So it's a code. So you gotta get the code, a genome code is a joining of proteins, right? Is a bond. Different things bond, right? So the different things that bond and make up the genome for the PNC is like fire, I don't know fire, move, fire, slow fire, but or we can say move, fire, slow fire. So the fire, it depends on the temperature, and they got 4 codes, one of which is rigging. That's in the PNC DNA. So when the computer went missing with the names of the persons to vote, it was no surprise, because it's nothing. This came from Burnham. This came from the days of Burnham. This is the only thing that, and you got to give respect for achievements, good or bad. The only thing the PNC has been able to execute consistently, or they're consistent at, is rigging elections. And for 28 years they were successful. They did successful rigging for 28 years, and that reign of rigging came to a halt in 1992, and then they came into power in 2015 with a free and fair election. Although people would want to say otherwise, but with free and fair election, they did come in because Guyanese overwhelmingly supported them. We had an election, and then they attempted to rig elections again in 2020. But this time they were not totally prepared. So you see, the elections went out without a hitch. At no fighting, no backbiting, and that is the way you see the process by the PPP. You realize, you tell people, you be genuine, and people, you tell them, this is what I'm going to do, this is how I'm going to do it, this is why I'm doing what I'm doing, and you people vote for you, right? The PNC doesn't feel they need to make any effort to do anything once they get power. They don't think they need to make any effort. And you've seen this administration has been backwards. I would not have done that, by the way, if given power, not me. Right? So this administration has been backwards to please the people. Even as Rickford Burke put on the page that they had to pay black people for coming the party, for sure that black people there in the Congress. Well, they were telling you would not believe how much black people is card bearing PPP members, and you could not go in the Congress. You can't pay people for going there because the things they talking and what it is top secret. So although is President dancing and all, when they get down to the voting part and the process, you understand? They ain't making joke with that. So don't get confused. You couldn't invite nobody there. Even Critic, who's the big bad guy, he's Critic. Watch. You have to get accredited for going there. Let me show y'all if y'all ain't believe me. Let me stop. I'm driving. I'm going to pull over. I don't want to pull over in this grass before. Hold on, I'll show you. You gotta get, I get media accreditation, and I can tell you, when they done the opening, they ushered you out quickly. They ain't want nobody inside the place there. You understand? They ain't want a soul inside the place there. So watch, I had to get media accreditation toward the 2nd Congress, right? There's a media pass. Toward the 2nd Congress, and when they're done, me not go. I wasn't there. Right? We driving Harley David trade plate by Kelly's banner by. I'm so excited for drive car, man. Trade plate is not to drive on weekends or after 6 or before 6 o'clock. It is between 6 to 6. This is law. Trade plates are not to be used. Right? When you're driving with your trade plate, no. Or your bike car, you're fucking excited for drive. Trade plates are not to be used. So guys, it's a holiday in Guyana today. I hope you guys enjoying yourself. Wherever you're there, wherever part of the world you're there. Right? I hope you're enjoying yourself. I, on the other hand, I'm heading to work. Right? While everybody's sleeping and having a good time, I unfortunately, or fortunately, I can't say unfortunately, because I like what I do. I love what I do. Yesterday I went to Burbies. Oh my god, I'm so proud of Paul. I didn't know the Hollow Block factory was doing so well. I'm sorry I didn't video it and show you guys. So you're churning out Hollow Blocks that I got that. I ain't hearing nothing but Hollow Blocks and I don't think no. But I went. Michael is doing a road in Burbies. I went, I saw his road, he's doing well. Proud of the kid. And Paul, I don't know if you guys know, but we set up a Hollow Block factory at Onvowak. And we did some testing and so my intention is not to produce something. My intention is somebody give me an order, you tell me what you want, we develop the strength, because we could do blocks like what KSM doing, right? As strong as that. I don't want to compete with them. So if somebody want a cheaper block, we give you a cheaper block. We give you what you want. We're gonna build a block for hold up a like them KSM and man got a machine that's rest on top of the block and that kind of thing, eh? So you guys see I come into work here today. Just about to approach Bellevue, and I'm gonna give you a little quick video. Chinese party. Not a Chinese independent. Okay, the black have this piece of place here. Alright. Good, nice. So we've started blocking off most of the area here at Bellevue, and that is for safety. You know, safety is an important thing for us. So let me give you a peek outside of what's going on at Bellevue. Let me give you a peek. And it's gonna come up in a new progress report this week. So this is, and a lot of contractors don't. They put your cones on so make sure people knowing. And for instance, the cones is on the line for the road, right? You see the line for the road? So we way off the road here. You see where the cones there? The cones there, there's a line for the road, the cones there inside of there, right? So this is material that we using for, and you see when how weeders do, we strap down. Not to say people are not doing that, but a lot of people aren't doing it also, right? This is solidly strapped down here for make sure when you're driving on the road you ain't get no problem. So I've also started fencing most of the area, right? For make sure people are running, little kids in running, everybody's safety, right? Let me carry y'all and show you what's going on. For those of you who just tuned into the morning live with the Critic, I'm coming to you from Bellevue, and this is one of our work sites. Well, this would be the most famous, actually the most famous construction site in Guyana, since it's drawn the attention of the opposition, every contractor, every media house. And as much as, you know, it's been made out to be a controversy, it is a form of excitement for Guyanese, because most Guyanese would not have reached the pinnacle of their career. So experiencing one Guyanese reaching the pinnacle and overcoming all the challenges in journalism, and then going on to now head up one of the fastest growing construction companies, it is a form of excitement Guyanese get to know that, right? So from the road, right, this is the operation from the road, and most sites don't do this. I have made a special effort because the controversy surrounding this site. I've made a special effort for make sure me site secure. Most contractors don't do this, but be secure in we site for we safety and a peace of mind, right? So when you think here, we site secure. Remember, all these things is a cost. For instance, in our contract doesn't have a cost for fencing and all them things that we can get them paid for them. But in ensuring Tupui keeps to an international standard, I making sure we put in them place, right? And everything, me never set up nothing. Everything you see we do. Hey, we're going now. You good? You there in today? Somebody get in today? You there all the time? What am the other guy? So he's come night time? Yeah. Alright, safe. So ensure in we case we don't have to. Alright, buddy, I'm glad your auntie tell you. So he passed. I just come up here, right? I just started the contract up this side. So he telling me his auntie, man. So I think he's not from Region 3. He got to be from Georgetown side, because I've had a lot of relations with different people, auntie from Georgetown side. But I haven't had, since I'm up here, I haven't had no relations with any women. So he can't be talking from this side. He must be just visiting this area and realize he saw his auntie's man. Right? Yeah. So, again, if you look at how we do things, right? Except there is some bit of oversight or something, everything we do or we try to do at Tupui to the best standard. You understand? Except there's some oversight, and we try to make sure we ain't got that kind of oversight normally, right? So let me carry y'all and show y'all. This is, we're going now, you get a good view. This is one of the coffer dams that we built. So this is keeping out the water, and these places messy bad when rain fall. This is one of the coffer dams that we built. Okay, then by take the excavator and pull the dirt and seal it out there. And if you notice how we seal enough the area, right? Let me carry y'all and show y'all now the operation itself. Now while you there relaxing and thinking what if eat, yesterday whole day I went to Borby's. Yesterday whole day, so I don't know know how you guys got it and how you guys get enough of it. Y'all stay home and yeah, and enjoy yourself. Yeah, stay home and enjoy yourself. Oh shit, like we now get access to this place. We lock out we selfie. Alright, so this security there now. So let me give you a little sneak peek from here. This is we site. Madness for the truck come out from there with the water thing, you know. So it looks like this thing didn't move. We ain't do nothing more yet. Beautiful things that I've done. So this here, because is within the street and the community, we haven't black, but this is two of the offices we set up, and you got materials. This is an area that was leased to us by the church, and they helping. What's going on here? How you pass through here? How you pass through here? How you getting in here? Oh. Okay. So I got some people coming up here to look at some things and do some things for me. So the weather, you just can't walk when we got weather here, right? So the weather is terrible here, right? We can't walk. Today's holiday, so that's why we ain't walking, but we haven't worked for a few days because the weather is disastrous. And I just want to give you an update as to what exactly I'm doing. Okay? And this is, so these are piles for the cofferdam, and I think I should, but you can get a full update. You can get a full update on the progress report. But today, I come to see what's going on and set plans out for what and how we can start working tomorrow. Because tomorrow is the first working day after 2-3 days off, right? And there's the Demerara River by the way there. And just quick, them kids might be looking, this is a D6 bulldozer, a D6R. And R is representative of the white track. Our LGP is representative of the white track that is care specifically for swampy areas and all of them buzz down. There's a 215. We got a few of those, but this is the 215 Hyundai excavator. We get those from Critic, right? Uncle Chang, the guy with there, he is the man, was a distributor for the there's a 22 RB drag line, and this was used to drive down the piles, right? So just to give you a gauge of the area, what really it is. This is a sluice where we call Coco a long time, and we're putting down, the Pui group is putting down a pump station here. Now, if you notice, we're building a cofferdam that is going to be going across and black there, and then we're going to be digging out all of this, removing all of this, and going down in here, build a foundation, and come up. Right? This is an 18-month project that is already a few months in. We started on, our official starting date for this project was January 29th. And we've had some delays and some holdback, but we are on course to ensuring that the community of Bellevue would be drained properly. So this is what we're doing. Down below this water is about 10 feet high right now because we're going down, setting up foundation and going down here. Right? So them guys can come. I choose to use a drudge to take out the silt that is in here. We use a drudge. Normally, what's used for that is a long boom excavator. People have their different understandings. So this is the first time a drudge has ever been used to do any such work in Guyana. So obviously the Facebook engineers and so on would see different, but this is why this is how we doing it down at the Pui. And again, we fence off the areas to protect people coming in, walking through. And remember, on a working day, there's a lot of moving parts here. People can get themselves injured and all and things. We ain't looking for the, in light of all the attention that we already get. And I tell you, you know, some people say, oh, Critic, why did you let me after you? It is a form of excitement, as I said. I am the first Guyanese that would have gone to the pinnacle in a number of fields. So when I started as a journalist, everybody, who is you? You in the, you know, the chase here, they got here like a raggy dog, right? Then when you come to the top of the game, and nobody can do nothing about you. You beat all them at the game. And then now you're going into construction. And you're blazing saddles again, right? So it's like an excitement. You understand? It's like they get confused. That is what is happening to Guyanese. So don't hate on them for feeling that, like the anguish inside. There's getting like a anguish, like, I could have done that. You imagine you go 4 years you go 4 years to UG and get a degree and all them things, and you can't even pump properly, and I build a pump station. They would piss anybody off. Come on. Come on. Don't. Yeah.
You imagine you working 20-something years as a contractor and you in there right there, dying a piss you have? Well, I could tell you, meters day in night time, holiday, daytime, every day, me there for them all the time. So when people want to know how I doing what I doing, it's because I don't sleep. I just eat, sleep, and study. Right? What I doing all the time? How I doing? How I can enhance myself? How I can make myself better? Right? I come over here. It's some business partners we got from Canada. We bring them for give them a tour of some of our operations here. So they carry them and give them a tour of we Borbees operations. You understand? So when you want to go sit down with them, buy and drink rum, I drink rum, shop, buy, couple of go. Them contractor man from long time. There's one go, them a give pay your money and then carry you and give you rum for drink. And they drinking even and square with you. When you go home, you drink out your money. You understand? So make sure you always there bad, they ain't got nothing. They realize when they doing that, they putting themselves in a situation not for grow. If me drink one time with me workman them in the 1 year that they're working for me, some of them man there year one time. And must be about 1 hour we drink. You understand? Must be about